P. Diddy is a monster. We're talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant found in his Miami and his Los Angeles apartment, drugs, a whole bunch of weapons, and prosecutors are saying that he used all this to manipulate, control, and physically abuse and sexually assault women. Let's get to it because we have a lot to unravel here. I know that there have been rumblings and rumors going around for years about P. Diddy, Sean Combs, possibly dealing with some type of sex trafficking. But the fact that this goes so deep and this is so crazy, it blows my mind. A federal indictment was unsealed today, and federal prosecutors are charging him. And I'm going to read this for you. They're charging him with sex trafficking, racketeering, and interstate transportation for prostitution. Now, what they're saying is between 2008 and now that he brought in commercial male sex prostitutes to actually have sex with women that he supposedly had promises with romantic intentions. But what prosecutors are saying that he actually brought these women to be physically and sexually abused. And what they're saying, and I'm just going to keep reading off my notes because there's so much here to actually unravel. He used his business as a cover up, and he actually used some of his employees. They're saying his employees helped him cover up a lot of this sexual abuse against women that he was forcing them to have sex. Now, get this. They're calling that he engaged in what was called freak offs. Now, these were sex parties that he forced women to participate with male prostitutes. They're saying that the staff, which included his personal security guards, his personal staff, his household staff, would book these commercial prostitutes, bring them over state line and hook them up with hotels, bring in lighting, bedding, baby oil, lubricant, and stack up these hotels to have these freak off with these victims. Now, prosecutors are alleging that these freak offs took place for days. I mean, days, and these victims were subject to sexual assault, manipulation, and even physical abuse. And they are saying that P. Diddy, Sean Combs, actually videotaped, yes, videotaped these freak offs, that they're saying that he planned and controlled these freak offs and actually videotaped these freak offs for his own pleasure. The women that did not want to take part in these freak offs, prosecutors are saying that he beat them, dragged them, pulled them by their hair, physically assaulted them, threatened them with guns. Yo, this is absolutely insane. It's almost as bad as R. Kelly, but what makes R. Kelly worse, it involved minors. But again, these are victims. These are women that thought that they were going to have some type of relationship with him, or that they were just trying to further their career a little bit and trying to get a little bit more information. And from what prosecutors are saying, that he completely took advantage of these women. So officials are saying that when they raided his house, right? Get this, they found between his Miami and Los Angeles houses 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. They say they found tons and tons of weapons. Some were AR-15 and another magazine, drum magazine. They're saying that they found a drum magazine and an AR-15 inside his home. They also say that they found drugs, plenty of drugs, GHB, ecstasy, and ketamine. If you know, and I'm no scientist, but for a layman, we know GHB is used to subdue women or either rape them or make them do something that they're not wanting to do. That is considered the date rape drug. And officials are saying that he used this during his freak off parties to control women and to manipulate them. This is absolutely crazy. So some of the allegations include forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Now, guys, these are just allegations now. We got breaking news here. A judge has just denied bail for P. Diddy. You heard it right. A judge has denied bail for P. Diddy. That means that he is not going to go past go. He's not going to collect $100. He goes directly to jail. That's the latest update. He will not be released from jail. He will have to stay in jail until his trial starts. They haven't been proven. They're just allegations. But did you see that video that was released from 2016 of him, quote unquote, kicking this woman? He's seen on video kicking a woman believed to be his girlfriend. Now, what officials are saying that she didn't want to participate in the sex parties. She was trying to leave, and he ran down the hallway almost butt naked with just a towel, grabbed her, threw her against the wall, started to kick her, and started to drag her by the hair, even threw a vase at her. And we're hearing that the hotel staff saw this and tried to intervene, and he supposedly, this is what officials are saying, that he tried to bribe the hotel workers into not saying anything. So again, we don't know. These are just allegations, but it doesn't look good for P. Diddy. And we're talking about RICO. We're talking about federal charges. We're not talking about state or local charges. We're talking about the big boys where you can get years. And I'm talking 50 years behind bars. We're talking about racketeering because officials are saying that he used his business to do these types of things. He used his business to bring in sex workers, to do sex trafficking, to abuse women. Okay? So this is the RICO Act. You know about the RICO Act. They don't play. These are federal charges here. So he's looking at a very, very lengthy sentence. He is looking at life behind bars. Life behind bars. And they're looking into the fact that maybe they may bring some other charges against his workers who helped allegedly cover up these crimes that P. Diddy allegedly did. So, whoa, just crazy. One note, his lawyer is saying that he's not guilty. Of course, right? His children also appeared in court. They looked all mad walking into the courtroom. I don't know how many children he had, but they were mostly males walking into the courtroom. They looked very upset. I don't know whether he has a wife or not. I have not looked into P. Diddy for a long time, but the other day when I saw that he was arrested last night, I jumped out of my bed, and then I heard about all these charges and the indictment. I had to bring it to you first. A judge has denied bail for P. Diddy. A judge has denied bail for P. Diddy. That means don't go past go. You ain't collecting $100. P. Diddy go directly to jail. That's the latest update. P. Diddy has been denied bail by a judge. So guys, tell me what you think. Do you think that he's going to go down? Because it looked like he's going to go down. How many years you think he's going to get? How many more victims do you think are out there? Because once this reaches the highest point, because it already has, more victims are going to be coming through. More victims are going to be saying, hey, I was abused not in 2008, but I was abused in 2000, or I was abused in 2005. We don't know, because a whole bunch of, once you open that box, a floodgate happens. So we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm going to be bringing you lots more P. Diddy stuff. I'm sure the trial is going to be very interesting. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Tell me what you think. What do you think about the allegations? Do you believe them? Do you think that other people are involved? Some really prominent artists? Let me know in the comment section who you think is involved. But what's crazy about this whole P. Diddy thing is that he launched so many people's careers. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, Mary J. Blige. He was friends with the notorious B.I.G. You know, the notorious B.I.G. old school. So this to happen, it's crazy. Remember that song, I'll Be Missing You? That hit the charts back in the days. I remember dancing and just loving that song. And now the fact that he is charged with and accused of sex trafficking and prostitution, kidnapping, bribery, arson, racketeering. That is insane. Can you believe it? What P. Diddy song do you remember? Puff Daddy, we called him. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs. He's the one that coined the phrase P. Diddy. He's the one who said, hey, don't call me Sean Combs. Call me P. Diddy. Call me Puff Daddy. Well, he wanted to be someone's daddy, but they didn't want to be his daddy. And now he is behind bars. So let me know what song you liked. What song did you dance to? Did you grow up listening to his music? Did you admire his music? He was real good friends with Notorious B.I.G. So damn, I just can't believe something like this is happening. All these music moguls and all these prominent men who are quote unquote allegedly abusing women and are definitely going down these days. So again, stay tuned because there are going to be more videos of P. Diddy and his trial and possibly more allegations coming out because this is just the beginning of a crazy, crazy case. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. Subscribe, like this, share this video with your family. And I broke it down as simple as possible. It's for you to easy to understand. So share this video with your family and friends, and I will be doing more videos on P. Diddy and keep you abreast of the situation because there's going to be lots more to come. Don't forget to subscribe.